I guess it's just gonna be us three or four. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. I don't want to use my headphones. As long as y'all can hear me, that's all that matters. Testing one, two, three. Be right back. Oh, because I put on a little music. I need to put on some little music to get a few more people come up in here, maybe. It's a Saturday. Most people that watch me are of my age, so I don't think anybody will be out partying this time of night. Ooh. But you never know. Y'all better get somewhere to sit down, honey. Miss Monkeypox, honey, Miss Monkeypox. Miss Monkeypox, she's not playing with the girls, baby. She said, I got you. I got something for you, baby. Yeah, Miss Monkeypox said, I got something for you, baby. She sure do. She said she got something for you. Okay, I don't hear the music, so I'm not going to play the music. Well, we got five people coming in. Let me go get my coffee. I just put some coffee on. Yes, I'm feeling, as you can see my little setup here. I'm ready for the winter. I'm ready for the cool air. I'm ready. I'm sick of this heat, okay? And then when it gets cold, we're gonna be mad and ready for the heat. I know God be like, y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all don't know what y'all want. Hold on, be right back. Get my coffee. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want to use my headphones. I just don't feel like listening. So y'all, I know y'all not gonna talk back to me, but tonight I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start talking. Um, see that? This is one of my favorite. This dark roast coffee little thing that you can hear that I always drink. I do. There's two of them. I have two of them, y'all. Starbucks. This one. Here's another one that I always drink. You know what's crazy? Oh, I should have did the vanilla because I like this vanilla. This is by Starbucks. This is the one by Starbucks. Yeah, I like this one too. And what's crazy is when I was young, I was like, I'll never drink coffee. I don't see how people can drink that stuff. That is so nasty. But the thing about me and coffee, like I can have some people can just drink cups and cups and cups and cups and cups of coffee. I might do one and I'll be done, maybe two and I'm done. Like oh, that's so delicious. I don't do creamers. I can't do a creamer. No, 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 no. I can't do a creamer because the creamer, I don't like all that dairy. Nah, nah. I just like just plain black coffee. Now, ask me, do I know the difference between the dark roast? This thing is in the way. Yeah. Hi, Celeste. I knew somebody would come in and say hi to me. How you doing, Celeste? Welcome. Are you ready for the weekend? What are y'all doing this weekend? uh, before Wasi's gonna answer that question, um, I don't know the difference in the dark roast and the light roast. I really don't. I just think coffee is coffee to me. I don't. Some people who are heavy drinkers, they know the difference between a light roast and dark roast coffee. I don't know the difference. I don't see the difference. To me, coffee's coffee. And I definitely like to drink water with coffee. I love to drink water with coffee. I am going to open the phone lines if anybody would like to call in. Let me put the phone line number up here so if anybody want to call in. Now, it's not like the professional line that you call in when everybody else got on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure that out. Still haven't figured it out yet. Someone sent me the information. I forgot who that person was. They sent me the information of how they are taking those phone calls, but I don't know who the person was, and I don't remember what I did with the information. Oh, you going somewhere? Okay, yeah. All right. See, like I would have been gone by now, huh? Yeah, well, I was going to New Orleans, but I'm too afraid of this, the monkey stuff going around, the apes and the gorillas going around. Plus, I'm getting ready to go to Hawaii, and I don't want to get sick or get nothing before I go to Hawaii. So, but yeah, let me see. Now, I'm going to open up the phone lines, and I'm also going to open up the phone lines, and I'm going to open up the chat if anybody want to say something. If you're bold enough to come in and say hi, I'll put the information here where you can come in and say, PT, I want to talk about today's whatever you want to talk about. I'm just bored. I've been out all day doing things, getting ready for tomorrow, church tomorrow. I'm not for sure if I'm playing the drums tomorrow night. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see tomorrow when I get there, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put the phone line number down here. Oh Lord, hold on. So if anybody wants to call in or if you want to be a part of the chat, all you have to do is say, PT, send me the link. I want to say something. I got something I want to say. Okay, let's see here. Which one of these phone numbers I'm going to use? But yeah, I have me like 2 or 3 of these coffees, y'all, and I'm like, I'm done. Like I can keep drinking coffee and drinking coffee. But some people can. But you got to make sure you brush your teeth, child, when you drink coffee, and especially if you smoke. And I don't smoke. And this, I remember a long time ago, y'all. This lady, she was at I don't know where we were at. We was at some office, and hold on one second. One second. We was at some office, and honey, she had opened her mouth. Woo, girl, sister, I need you to brush your teeth, honey. But yeah, you smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee early in the morning. That's not cute. You need a mint or something. It's bad enough you wake up in the morning, your breath be stinking. Mm-mm. And I just love coffee. I love it. I can't wait. I cannot wait at this time till it's time for me to fire up this fireplace over there. See, yeah, I need to start. They already got wood out and everything. If y'all live on the East Coast, starting after Labor Day, probably it's gonna start getting cool. But they already got child. They already got pumpkins stuff, all the stuff out for Halloween. Bitch, it ain't even the damn Labor Day ain't even came yet. I'm like, what? I was somewhere the other day and seen the damn Christmas tree. But you know what, y'all? I really believe, I really believe that some people just want peace. Like me, I want the world to be at peace, and I like the love and the togetherness and happiness, and I like all of that. So I think that's why some people long for the holidays because it seems like everybody's in love and everybody loves each other. And there's no wars, and besides the one Putin started, and everybody's in a good mood, and everybody's. It's just. Don't you wish the world was like that every day? Like every day, but says in the Bible it's never going to be like that until the end of time. So, but I think that's the reason why everybody, lives for the holidays because everybody is so uptight through the summer and mad and hot, and except the rich people. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I love the holidays. I just love them. I just love being around my family, my friends, and I just love the Christmas and the Thanksgiving. It's just peaceful. I mean, if you like that, can you imagine what it would be like if there is a heaven? If we do go to heaven, imagine what heaven would be. You won't even be able to explain it. It's probably a feeling that you could never explain. Guess we won't know. Uh, I forgot who that person was. I think it was Betty Betty Betty, the lady, the white lady who just passed away, Betty. I can't think of her name. She said, "No one knows the secret until you die." So the secret is what happens when you die. You don't know. Well, it tells us in the Bible, but even still, then you still don't know the secret. And then once you die, then you can't come back and tell the secret. But I've heard so many people talk about after death, after they die, before they die, like some people see, like I know my sister say, and I know my sister is not crazy. And to hear my sister say she saw my grandmother, I've never had that happen to me. I've had things happen in my life where I could have passed away, but I've never had a near death experience. Um, but well, I've heard people say they've had near death experience. Everybody say the same thing. They saw people on the other side. So something going on the other side, child. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get over there. Oh, mm. I'm going to talk about a friend of mine here in a minute. When more people come in. By the way, if you're watching, you can say hello. Don't be rude. I know you. Oh, let me turn my air off. Hold on. Because I know it's probably making that microphone loud. Hold on. Yeah, this microphone, it picks up every little bitty thing. It's real, 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 real loud. It picks up everything. Like me moving in the chair, hitting on this. Ugh. I gotta get me one of those mics that goes like this, that comes up and comes down. That's kind of I'm eventually gonna get. Actually, this is the mic. You could use this mic. It's just not the mic. It's the stand. It's the stand that you have to buy. They got them on Amazon. I get one. But I am going to talk about a friend of mine here in a minute. I tried to post it for some reason. I tried to post it. I tried to post it on my community page, and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me post it on there. I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, so guys, the holidays are just around the corner. They said 128 days left or something. Oh my God. Then we got the midterm, the elections coming up. I need everybody to get involved with voting if you can. And even if you say you don't care, you don't have to. You don't have to care. Just vote. We don't care if you don't care, because I don't care, but I'm gonna vote. I mean, I care, but I'm not. I don't care like that. But I'm gonna vote because I know there's a lot of black people who died and were whipped and beaten for us to be able to have the right to vote. See, some of us just don't get it. Some of us just don't get it. We don't get it. We don't understand that some people really, really gave their lives. My camera over here. I was really trying to show the little background here, but it's not working. I guess I would have to. I don't know. Yeah, I was trying to show the little candles and all of that. I guess I should have put the. Anyway, it's fine. But yeah, so many people have paid the way for us, and and we just some people just to this day they didn't want to vote. Oh, so we're gonna talk about everything, y'all. I'm gonna talk about everything that's on my mind. I'm gonna do some little politics first. I want to talk about this loan, this forgiveness for the loans. Well, ain't nobody mad but the devil. Okay, ain't nobody mad but the devil. Now, baby, well, let me tell you something. Baby, let me see if I could put, baby, when I tell you Biden read, ooh, he read that somebody that was in the Oval Office. You know how they do the, I think I have it on my phone. And I don't know where my phone is at. It's over there, and I feel like going to get it. But he read. I know I could put it up on YouTube, but I just don't feel like pulling it up. But when I tell you the Biden read, baby. And okay, so everybody, only people that's mad about this are the racist people, the racist white people. Because who is this really benefiting? Who do y'all think this loan forgiveness is benefiting? Anything for us, they don't want to approve it. They don't like it. It's wrong. It's bad. Baby, when I tell you Biden had came back and hold on, let me get my phone. Because y'all got to hear what Biden said. Baby, he read, honey. Baby, I was laying in my mama's, I was laying in my mama's house, I was laying in my bed in my mama's house. And when Biden said what he said, I must have busted out laughing. And my mama said, "What is wrong with you?" It was early in the morning, child. This was about, it had to be about 4 or 5, maybe about 6 o'clock in the morning. And my mom said, "What is wrong with you?" I said, "Child, I was laughing at Biden. What did he say?" Mama, you got to hear it. Matter of fact, I even copied it. I took it, and I saved it. That's what I'm trying to. Where's my damn phone? Child, I don't know what I did with my phone. Because I want y'all to hear it. Hold on one second. Hello, phone. Where are you? Hello, phone. Hello, phone. Well, I know I didn't leave my phone in the car. I had it a while ago. But I must have misplaced it, put it down somewhere. I don't see it. Hello, phone. Phone. Where are you? Hello. Child, let me call my phone. Hold on. I don't know what I did with my phone, y'all. I can't call it because my other phone. I got 2 of my damn phones. I can't find neither one of them. Here, y'all, you know what? I'm going to hell. Here go the phone right here in my damn face. But this is the other phone. I'm looking for the other one. Let me see if I can. Let me dial it because. Hold on. Let me mute this so it won't say you've reached. Y'all, it's something wrong with me. Seriously. Guess what the other phone is? Right here. Right here by me. Well, it's black. That's why I don't like these dark phones because it's laying right here next to the phone that I. Okay, so I know that I saved it. So let me pull it up and let y'all hear it. So let me know if you can still hear me. Okay, since you're the only one talking to me, you don't know nobody else say nothing. They just look. Let me see here. Let me see. I know I saved it because it was so funny, bitch. I hollered. Oh my god, when I heard this, it was so funny. But if it's not in here, I could find it. I thought I saved it. Did I download it? Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, I know I saved it. I know that it was okay. Thank you. I know that it was on Instagram. So let me go back to my Instagram and see if I can find it. Ah, baby, I thought it was so funny, baby. Biden red. So what I was saying was that the only people mad about the loan forgiveness things are the rich people or the racist white people who mad because Biden. Hold on, let me fix this. Biden had already said that was one of his promises. He said that this was nothing new. He said this a long time ago. He said this like a long time ago. He said this is going to be one of his promises that he was going to do the forgiveness loan or the debt loan or for the loans for school loans. He said this. And baby, when I tell you he turned around and read, let me see. Okay, let me go to my Instagram. It might be on here. It might just be up under the White House, right? Yeah, it should be up under the White House. Let's see. Okay, let me see if it's up under here. I think this is it.
So I made a commitment that we.
No, let me see. Girl, where is that?
The Inflation Reduction Act does.
I don't know where it's at, y'all. But what I tell you, oh, here it is. I think I found it. Nope, that's not it. Oh my God, where is it at? I don't think I'm gonna find it.
This new law also provides tax credits that.
Damn, I thought I saved it. Yeah, I thought I had saved it, but I guess I didn't. Let me see. Let me put in Biden and see if it comes up. Biden. Let me see if this is it right here.
Working and middle class people hit especially hard during the pandemic.
Nope. Oh, here it is.
Mr. President, is this unfair to people who paid their student loans or chose not to take out loans?
Is it fair to people who, in fact, do not own multi-billion-dollar businesses to see why these guys get them all a tax breaks? Is that fair? What do you think?
Yeah.
Mr. President, is this unfair to pay their student loans?
Baby, he shut me. Baby, when I tell you, he shut Miss Thing down. She was nothing else she could say. So she asked, did he think that it was fair? He said, well, do you think it's fair for the multi-rich people, the billionaires, to not be able to have to pay taxes? Baby, Miss Thing was silent. Baby, she didn't have nothing to say, baby. She shut, baby. Biden shut her way down. But anyway, ain't nobody mad for these rich people and these racist white folks who don't want to see it's the same, because I didn't understand it until a friend of mine broke it down to me. He was like, you have to understand, PT, really the people who are really, not all, but the people who are really going to this is going to be good for them. It's going to be the minority, and they don't like anything for the minority. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, and they don't like anything for the minority. Thank you for commenting, Celeste. And they don't like anything for the minority. They don't want us to have anything, and it's sad, man. I don't know, and it's probably not going to happen. But if I could ask God 2 or 3 questions, that would be one of the questions. God, why? Why did this have to happen to my race? Why? At all the race, why? And I know other races, people went through a lot of other stuff too. But I'm just like, why? And the thing about it is, they say he knew everything before it happened. Huh? Who is that? Hey, how you doing, George Washington? What's going on, girl? What's the tea? No, I was just talking about, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. You had slaves? Oh, okay. All right. Were you good friends with Abraham Lincoln? Oh, he was gone by then. Oh, okay. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'm doing my show. Bye-bye. Future. I'm like, But anyway, let's see what else I'm going to talk about these damn politics. What's his name? So Warnock, y'all, I'm very much into politics. Warnock and what's this Uncle Tom's name? Herschel Walker, child. They had a meet and greet, or they had a, whatever you call it, where they get together and battle each other. Yeah. And you already know Warnock wore his ass out. I want to know. I can't wait to watch that thing that they had. Warnock and Herschel Walker with his lying ass. And a lot of people are surprised that the Democrats, okay, first on CNN, okay, that the Democrats are actually doing good. They're actually doing better than what for the midterms than they thought they would. Midterms are turning from a Biden referendum into a choice of Trump. FBI responds to Mark Zuckerberg claims in Joe Rogan's show. Pennsylvania governor candidate, somebody posed in a Confederate uniform. Cha. Now, if you guys are not on, I'm into the floor. I'm checking out this Florida race between DeSantis and Charlie Crist. He ended up getting somebody to run with him who's heavy on teachers or whatever. So they're saying this is going to help him. Whoever this guy ever, I don't know if it was Charlie. Let me see. Let me read it. Charlie Crist taps teachers union head as a running mate. Yes. So, and see, apparently DeSantis is not liked by the school kids, or not the school kids, but the with the not the politics. Apparently DeSantis is not popular when it comes to the school board and stuff like that. So whoever this guy he chose is going to be he's head of the teachers union. So bitch, you already know this DeSantis is going to have a battle. That's going to be a battle, baby. Oh, they said that Ron DeSantis is ahead, but he just actually chose this guy. So we'll see. You can't even go on with somebody. I hate when people say they are ahead, they're ahead. Child, you don't know that. They said Trump was ahead when the presidency came around, but you see who won, right? Mm-hmm. Politics. You just don't never know what's going to happen. But I know one thing. There's a lot of people who want to see this country ran like it used to be ran. There's a lot of people, and you know what's sad is most of the Christians, the white and angelical Christians, the not angelical, but angelical Christians, the white racists, and they use God to hide their racism and through their religion and stuff. Well, they did it back in the days. They had our forefathers and our forefathers and people back. They had their asses in slavery and was praising the Lord, going to church every Sunday. How could you go to church every Sunday knowing that you had black folks out in the field, had babies that was taken away from their mothers and their parents? And y'all know the story. I ain't even got to tell y'all the rest of it. It just makes me mad. But people are still doing it to this day. They're using religion to say it's okay for me to tell a woman what she can do with her damn body. I don't believe in abortions, but I don't have the right to tell a woman what she can do with her goddamn body. That's her body, and that's between her and her God. I have no right to tell her what to do with it. You ain't got no right to tell me who I can marry. You ain't got no right to tell me what music I can listen to. You have no right to tell me anything. Now, there are laws of the land, but when it comes to my body, who I love, as long as they are of age and stuff like that, that's and they want to change this stuff around so bad, man. They want to change it so bad. Trump is a cancer. Trump is evil. He's a cancer. What did you say? You said he's what? Oh, okay. I'll tell him what you said. Somebody over there said he's the Antichrist. I don't know. But all I know is please get your voter registration card. get involved. Don't sit back and let something happen to be like, we in slavery again? You know, if they could pass the law, child, you know, they don't even want to pass the voters thingamajigger. Y'all know the John, what's the name thing? Y'all know what I'm talking about. They don't even want to pass that. Like, that shouldn't even be an issue. Because you still have these racist white people who say they saved and they Christians who are holding on to what they think somebody's trying to take over. Ain't nobody trying to take over anything. We just want to be treated fairly, just like they want to be. Yeah. Thank you, Celeste. We just want to be fair, treated fair like everybody else, but they don't want that. They don't really want that. And by the way, all white people are not racist. Shout out to the unracist white people. Everybody's not racist. But there's a lot of people in politics now. I mean, these people, y'all saw what happened. Y'all saw what happened on January the 6th. They was arresting important people, lawyers, doctors, realtors, all of these people. Listen, I was helping a friend of mine. A friend of mine. He used to work for housing, and he was helping these older women trying to get their housing and stuff like that, Section 8 and stuff like that. And he would get so frustrated because he was getting mad because first they say that the credit was they credit had to be, well, they had a voucher, so and they, some of them was on the SSI, and they was maybe perhaps or whatever, and so some of them were sick and they needed housing and they wanted to, some of them were decent and nice to live. And he would get frustrated, and he said he used to tell the landlords, they say, well, they didn't want to take it. And he said, why? He said, because they don't have a reason. The reason is they're racist. And people try to say, well, people on Section 8 are bad. There's a lot of folks who ain't on Section 8 are bad. They got people in my apartment complex right now that that's not on Section 8. We don't take Section 8 here where I live at. But you got people in my apartment complex, you wouldn't even want to rent to them if they did have a damn voucher. In the apartments I lived in, when I lived in Houston, I've lived in a lot of apartments that didn't take housing, and you'd be like, damn, y'all talk about people on Section 8. These motherfuckers is horrible. And so he used to tell them, trying to help these old women trying to find a place. He said, y'all would rather these old women, black or white or Mexican, be on the streets without you would rather let them not have anywhere decent to stay, decent a place for them to stay, but you would take a dog, you take a motherfucking, what you call it, a deposit for a motherfucking dog. Think about it, y'all. And a dog can tear up a goddamn apartment. There's people who not on housing gonna tear up a goddamn apartment. But and my friend was saying that he was saying that at first they used the excuse that they had. He said they had to have. Well, they couldn't say they couldn't have a good apartment credit or whatever because you had to have. He said that you couldn't leave an apartment. This is what he said. You couldn't leave an apartment if you owe another apartment. But that's just like with any of you don't even have to be on housing for that. That could be for anybody. You can't leave an apartment and go to another one if you owe. Okay, then that have nothing to do with Section 8. But he was saying that the people on Section 8, they gave him a hard time. But even once they didn't have anything on them, they come up with the shit like, well, they credit. Well, what the fuck does a credit have to do with it? These old women or old men have to have their vouchers because they can't afford this rent with the little check that they get. So why would you not want them? You see they don't have any criminal record. You see they don't have no bad rental history, and you want to check them for their credit because you racist and they racist. They don't want them to know where they want people to live poor and nasty, and they don't want them to live nice. I know there was a housing project that's in all cities. If you notice the housing project, y'all, in all cities, they're fixing them up and making them real nice. Because I used to say a long time ago, why would they let people live in something that looks like that? So what if they own Section 8? So what if it's public housing? They should be able to live in something nice just like you and everybody else. They should be able to live in something nice. I remember when they started back in Dallas long time ago, maybe 10 years ago, they started moving a lot of housing and stuff like public housing, and they started moving people into the neighborhoods or, to certain areas. And baby, the folks was mad. It was hot. But you have a lot of white collar crimes that's going on. You have a lot of people who are not on Section 8 and not on housing, getting government assistance, getting food stamps. They are worse than people who get government assistance and food stamps and everything else. It's not fair. It's not right to people who really need that. And everybody on housing in Section 8 is not a bad person. Do you have single mothers who may work, and taking care? She got 3 or 4 or 5 kids because the sorry ass motherfucking baby daddy decided he wanted to be a hoe, go get some more kids and leave her, and couldn't keep his thing in his pants. So what is she supposed to do? And you have a lot of single women who are on housing and they go to school, they work, they not just sitting around not doing nothing. They trying to better themselves. But yeah, it's just they don't want to see anything. They don't want to see anything. Racist people don't want to see anybody come up with their own people. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. So y'all vote, get involved, and give people a chance. If you know somebody out there, if you have an apartment or if you own a condo and you see a single lady, she got kids. Yeah, and yes, Celeste, yes, I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that on the news. Like, that is wrong. That is so fucking wrong. Like, man, that's not right. Some people didn't ask to be on that shit. Especially single mothers fathers who are not responsible. It's sad. And I was going to say, if y'all know anybody that has a nice little condo or a little place, put your little place. I swear to God, man, if I ever come across a whole lot of money, I'm going to have something. And I don't think I would regret it, because I could, again, like I just say, I could regret it if it was somebody who wasn't on housing. If the Lord ever blessed me financially where I can get me about 5 or 6 duplexes or whatever, I would put them on the housing list to try to help some people out. At least try. And all I could do is try. The only thing is they can't be a criminal. As long as their background is good, as long as they pay their rent from where they used to live at, come on, baby, I'll take your voucher. Sad. Can the government get involved in something like that, Celeste? Can they stop them? Well, I guess not if it's their property. That's why I guess that's why they have the public housing and stuff, and they have the stuff because for people. I had a friend in Houston who got a voucher, and he actually stayed there on the property that they own, and it was a nice place. He was he got his disability because he got the boy had worked at Walgreens for over 30 years, maybe 25, 30 years, child. And he got into an altercation with somebody. They came in the store and he chased them and they stabbed him almost to death, to where he couldn't work for a long time. Yes, and then they fired him. They fired him. Honey, baby, what else you need? You want to get some, what else you need out of here? You want me to take you into the pharmacy and help you get something? Come on, baby. You think I'm finna be fighting somebody over some shit, even if it is my shit? I'm not going to fight you over it. I'm not going to do it. So he had to end up, all them years he worked for Walgreens, he ended up getting fired. Now, he did win a lawsuit, but last I remember, he was waiting on the lawsuit because me and him fell out because he wanted to stay with me. And I told him no. And the reason why I told him no is he like one of my gay friends who like to pick up boys off the streets. Oh yeah, he'd been robbed a couple of times. That's why he carries a gun. You're not moving in with me, bringing no strangers up in my house. No. That's not gonna happen. That happened in Fort Worth, Texas, and I'm about to tell you about my friend who had a bad accident. Y'all hold on. That happened in Fort Worth, Texas. There's 2 trans girls. I believe her name was Bianca, and I didn't know the other girl. I just knew Bianca. I talked about it before a long time ago. Y'all just probably don't remember. And Bianca, her roommate picked up a trick. That's why I don't do roommates. That's why whenever y'all see me, I don't do roommates. I'd rather struggle paying my rent. I'd rather struggle paying my light bill than have motherfucker coming in and out of my house with different strength. No, I wouldn't give a damn if we had a 2-bedroom. I'm not doing it. I'd rather struggle, y'all. I'd rather live on the streets than have this happen to me. So this would happen. Because you don't really know what your roommate doing when you leave. You don't know. You don't know what your roommate doing. So the child had a trick. They got into an argument. So the guy was going off. Hold on. Let me turn off my refrigerator because I'm sure the microphone is picking it up. This little goddamn microphone picks up everything, child. So, all right. So the trick and the queen, they get into it. I mean, they getting into it about money. And so Bianca, who has nothing to do with it, didn't even know the dude, didn't even know what was going on. She woke up out of her bed and say, and all Bianca was trying to do was like, hey, let's calm down. Hey, I'll give you the money. Da, 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 da. No, fuck you too, bitch. Da, 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 da. Pop, 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 pop. And killed her. And the roommate's still living. Didn't kill her. He shot at her, but he didn't kill her, but killed Bianca. Bianca had nothing to do with what was going on in that house. That's why I don't do roommates. I'd rather live on the streets. I'd rather struggle to pay my rent than have somebody living with me. Nope. Because you don't know what nobody's doing, when you're gone or whatever. So anyway, so that's that. But yeah, if God ever gives me that opportunity to have some property, I would reach out to some people who have vouchers and tell them, hey, I'll rent to you and stuff. I'll give you an opportunity. And I know I shouldn't just say I would just really try to work with the females. I would, because some of these females, and y'all females out there with their vouchers, stop moving your damn boyfriend in, taking a chance of you losing your damn voucher with your 3 or 4 kids. Don't just be up front with the people. Tell them, look, I got a boyfriend. He's put him on the rent. Yeah, y'all rent will go up, but shit, you rather do that than trying to scam the people, and then you end up both getting kicked out the house, and your kids ain't got nowhere to stay. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the kids. If you got a voucher, it's about your kids. That's what it's all about, your kids. But I would, if God ever gives me that opportunity where I can have me, if it ain't but like 4 or 5 duplexes, if it's just 2 duplexes, 1 duplex, I will go to wherever I'm living at. It won't be this town, maybe like in the largest thing. And I will go put that duplex. I will go put that duplex on the Section 8 thing where they can rent. I will give them that opportunity because they're giving these people such a hard time on the housing stuff. They just giving it's the racist white people. And it's just as many white folks on housing as it is black folks. Hello. It's just as many. And it's just sad because, these people, a lot of these people didn't ask to be on housing and have vouchers and stuff. They didn't ask for that. But anyway, but yeah, they trying to take everything from the black folks, child. They don't want black folks to have nothing. Everybody that got a piece of the pie but us. And we work, black folks work. We're not lazy. We work, but I'm trying to figure out why we don't have no goddamn casinos. Yes, for the homeless. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. With stipulations, though. There are some stipulations, honey. You just can't, just because you're homeless, you can't just come up in here. And, but I would definitely think about the single women first, with children. And I would think about them first, and help them out, you know. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna move on, y'all. I'm gonna talk about something else. But to finish what I was saying, yes, the racist white people, they don't want to see black people have nothing. They didn't want to give us what was it, 4 acres and a mule. They don't want to give us nothing. My chair was too high. They don't want to give us nothing. And shout out to all the black people who actually do work and get out there and hustle. My mother never, and listen, there's nothing wrong with people being on Section 8 and housing. There's nothing wrong with that if they're doing the right thing and, they're trying to better themselves. But I knew a white lady told me, she said, matter of fact, it was my old landlord. She told me years ago, her and her husband was on Section 8. And she said, we could never get ahead. And I said, why? She said, because they want you to work, but if you get a job, they go up on your rent. So it's like when they go up on your rent, like everything it's like you damn if you do, you damn if you don't, So, but some people are blessed and lucky to be able to get out that situation. And some people can't. There's some old women who can't, and they need their vouchers and they need their housing. Some old men and women, they need that. And they can't afford to go out and pay $1,200 and $1,300, $1,400 for it. They can't. There's a lot of people right now, as I'm speaking, as we sitting up in our houses and our nice cool air, wherever you at, watching PT. There's some people right now who are out there who have a job and don't have nowhere to stay. Have jobs and don't have nowhere to stay. It's just sad, man. Like I say, God knows my heart. He knows that. Just give me 2 duplexes. Give me 2 duplexes, God. Just give me 2. You can start me out with 1. And all I could do was say, all I could say, Lord, I would just try to open up the door for somebody who has a voucher and help them out. Because these people are just dirty. You'll rent to a dog, you'll let a dog come stay in an apartment, but you won't rent to an old lady who has a motherfucking housing voucher. But you say you want to make it into heaven. Let me move on to something else. Whoo, Lord, I'm about to start crying. Ugh. It's just funny how people just say they love God and they saved and oh God, Jesus and Jesus, and you own land and you own property and you got houses that's just sitting there that you could put on the list for people can come and stay. You're still going to get your money. The government going to pay their part and they're going to pay their part. And if they don't have enough money to pay their part, if they don't get a check or if they don't have, they're going to be able to, the rent's going to be paid. But you would rather sit there and just let it sit there than not let help somebody. And again, everybody who's on housing is not a bad person. There's some people who just got to have it and they can't help it. And when you see God, when you stand before God, when you stand before him and you knew you was one of those persons that would not help somebody that really needed the help. Let me move on. I want to talk about Lord Jesus. Think about it. You would let somebody come and rent out this apartment, and you would take a deposit for an animal, but you won't take a deposit for a human being that just need a hand up, just a little help. Oh God. Damn. There I go again, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? That's why my doctor prescribed these things to me, because I get so emotional thinking about life and things that go on in life. It's just, some things are just not fair. It's just not fair. But anyway, that's why we got to vote. We got to make changes and make things happen. Okay. I want to talk about a friend of mine, y'all. His name is Jay. I'm going to show you a picture of him. Let me see if I can pull up his picture. Here is Jay right here. That's Jay. Here's another picture of Jay. All right. So let me tell y'all the story about me and Jay. Back in the late 80s, 86, 87, 88, 88, 89 maybe, I met Jay. Jay was actually in Texas with some friends visiting. And, you know, when people would come to Austin, you know, that's when I lived in Austin, I would, you know, greet people and say, hi, how you doing? And my name is PT. And, you know, that was my name back then. And, you know, I'd be nice. I was always nice to everybody. And Jay knew that I did drag and stuff like that. And Jay was, you know, asking questions. And I never knew that Jay did drag until years later, or maybe later on. We became good friends. We became so close of friends that I ended up moving to Virginia. He is the reason why I ended up in Norfolk, Virginia. Now, you all have friends just like I have friends. We all have friends. You fall out with your friends, but you still love them. You know, but there are some people I'm falling out with I don't love anymore. I don't hate them, but God, it's hard for me to say that. But I don't fool with them anymore. There's people who've done things to me, done things to you. You just don't fool with them no more. That's the way I am about certain people. But when it comes to my friend Jay, you know, we haven't spoken in a while. But because of him, if it hadn't been for him, I could be wrong, but it's because of him I end up going to Norfolk, Virginia. I end up going to the East Coast. I end up learning about Virginia Beach, which I heard about these places back then, but I never knew. I thought Virginia was a bunch of white folks. I didn't know. And lo and behold, when him and I became so close, and he was like, you should move to Norfolk, you know. And I ended up moving to Norfolk. We roommate. It was me, him, and his roommate. They both were Navy. Well, his roommate was Navy, and he was the Air Force. And I loved it. I loved Norfolk. I loved Norfolk. And at the time, he started doing drag. He took on the name. He used to have the name Raphael, but he took on. He went to a Whitney Houston concert one day, and he took on the name Houston. And we kind of like got into like a battle, you know, like it got really, really heated because no one in Virginia knew that I did drag. No one in Virginia, but him. He knew. He was like, "Don't do drag yet. Just wait. You know, help me." Da 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 da. So I was doing male shows, but it got to the point, y'all. I was like, I can't take this no more. I can't see these queens no more. I need to let these queens see what drag is really all about. I need to show these hoes how to paint. I need to show these how to do a show. So Jay, aka Gina, and here's his drag picture right here. Here's another picture. Now, the difference between Gina and I, or Jay, wasn't the type who traveled and, you know, stuff like that. She wasn't into pageants. Well, she did pageants, but like local stuff. She really wasn't, you know, into it like I was back then. So Gina went on leave. Y'all know the military people, they go on leave, right? And Gina's roommate was at the house, and I told Gina's roommate, child, I got something I got to tell you. And it's like, what? I said, child, just sit right here. I got to show you something. So I said, now when I tell you to play the song, play the song. He probably knew what it was, but he didn't know. He never could, he just didn't think. Because remember now, I was just the macho dude, down there in Virginia doing boy shows, and it was killing me. I wanted to do drag so bad, but it was like, I could do it. So I remember the song that I did. It was Imagination by Mickey Howard. I think that's Mickey Howard. I think it's Mickey Howard. Imagination. And so when I walked out, I did my face and I walked out. I said, well, where'd you get the drag from? He said, I had some drag. And he said, do Gina know you do drag? I said, yeah. Gina knows. Or Jay. Or Gina or Jay. I said, yeah, he knows. He knows I do drag. You better than these people in Virginia. I said, I'm just me. I'm not trying to be better than anybody else. I'm just me. Oh, Lord. So he called his cousin, Trixie, and a girl named, I forgot the girl's name. They came over. I'm in the back. I come out for them and do a show for them. You got to do the show. You got to do the show. I'm not doing the show, y'all, because Gina told me don't do the show until we do it together. We was going to do something together and surprise everybody with it. Oh, no, you got to do that. No, you better than anybody in Virginia. No, you better than Gina. So, Lord, that the shit hit the fan. So, I think when people do leave, they be gone for a while. Gina must have been gone for like maybe 2 weeks, maybe longer than that. I don't remember. And they finally talked me into getting in drag. And I remember it was on a Thursday night. And this drag queen named Kelly Ray had a show. And Kelly Ray, it was hard to get on them shows back then. Remember, nobody knew me as Lady PT. They knew me as D'Angelo. So I showed up. Everybody, who is that? Who is that? She cute. Who is that in drag? And y'all, I still have the old picture. I wish it's on my Facebook somewhere. I gotta find it. The first night I did drag in Norfolk, Virginia. And they said, that's Gina's friend from Texas, D'Angelo. Bitch, what? So they finally convinced Kelly Ray to allow me to do the show. Y'all, I had did my favorite Melba Moore song, The Other Side of the Rainbow. Shut the house completely down. They start booking me, and then, of course, Jay found out. And we got into it because, see, people was making it out to be something that it really wasn't. Oh, PT better than you. Is that why you didn't want people to know? And that's not what it was. And it's just that, I should have did what as friends, what we should have did, but I didn't. But after all of that went through, we still became friends and we started doing shows together. I started, I would paint his face and other people was painting his face. He got better. He was really good. He did Whitney Houston. And every time he would do Whitney Houston, he would actually do productions and stuff like that. He was real, real big on his productions and stuff like that. He had, he would pack the club out because he was into theater and stuff. So he was really into productions and stuff like that. By the way, his makeup is done by Ashley Iman of Houston, and the photography is done by Teos Photography. And Teos is not expensive. And one day I'm going to get my money together and I'm going to have me a photo shoot done by Teos and have Ashley paint my face and do my hair and stuff. But yeah, there it is on the side, teosphotography.com. Yeah, he's really, really good. And from what I understand, he's not that expensive. And it's like pretty much an all-day photo shoot. And what he does is once he does your photo shoot, he sends you the pictures and asks you which ones you want. And he gives you the ones that you want. And you have your professional photography done by Teos. He's out of Houston. He does great, great, great work. Well, Jay and I hadn't talked in quite some time. I know his mother passed away. And I did reach out to him to tell him, because, as friends, you move on with your life. And yeah, he was gorgeous. Yeah. So you move on with your life. T.O.'s photography is really, really good. He does straight females, trans, drag, male, whoever wants, pretty much everybody in the drag world or entertainment world in Texas. People travel from all over just to go get their photography done from him. I'm eventually going to get it done one day. I just don't know when. So, because like I said, from what I understand, he doesn't charge a lot, but it's a whole process. You know, you got to have your makeup artist, you got to have your hairstylist, and all of that. So I'm eventually going to get it done. So anyway, so we talked. I briefly didn't talk to him last year, but I reached out to him and said, "Hey, I'm so sorry about your mom. You know, moms are everything to us." And him and his mom were very close. He lives outside of Lawrenceville, Georgia. I mean, Lawrenceville, Virginia. I don't know if you know where that is, Celeste, but Lawrenceville is where he grew up at. That's him in front of Stonewall right there. So y'all know I'm going to Virginia for this reunion that they're having. This is the 5th year anniversary. So I'm going. I missed it last year because of COVID, and my dad, both of my fathers passed away, so I missed it. So I'm going to go this year. Luckily, I had some airline tickets that I didn't even fucking know I had, you know. So I'm sitting there talking on the phone, and I'm saying, y'all ain't saying nothing about Gina. I know Gina's supposed to be at the reunion. Why y'all ain't saying nothing about Gina? Gina had a bad wreck. Gina had to learn how to walk again. Gina is in therapy right now, PT. You didn't know that? No, I didn't know. So I reached out to Gina on Facebook or Jay, and I told him that I was praying for him, and I told him I would tell his story on my YouTube channel, and I would put up his Cash App, and if anybody wants to bless him, and I'm going to also give you his Facebook. If you can't send him anything, just send him some love. Just tell him that we're praying for him. Just make sure you let him know that he might not add you as a friend on Facebook if he doesn't know you, and then again he might if you just say, "Hey, I follow PT." Hold on 1 second. Oh, Desi, I need that bad. Send it to me. Hold on. This is Desi. She don't know I'm live. So, okay. So so he's going. So if you hit him up, just say, "Yeah, I follow PT on YouTube. We're just sending you prayers. You don't have to send money if you don't have it. I'm just a prayer." Hit him up on Facebook. Let him know that you're praying for him and you want the best for him and this and this and this and that. So I'm going to show you his Facebook, and I'm going to show you his information, how you can reach out to him. And I believe his first cousin's father passed away. I seen something on his Facebook where they had a funeral today. So I'm not for sure who that is, but yeah. So anyway, so here is his Facebook. Okay, it's going to be up under Gina Miranda. Now, this is his drag page. You know, like me, I have a drag page and I have my real page. So he's up under Gina Miranda Houston. Okay. All right. Gina Miranda Houston is his Facebook. And I'm going to post his Cash App up here. I already sent him a few dollars. So if you want to, you don't have to. If you can't send money, just send him love and let him know that you're praying for him and that for a full speedy recovery. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, they say he's posted everything on Facebook about all the stuff he's going through. He had to learn how to walk again. Broke his 2 arms, broke his legs. And let me tell you what happened. That's why y'all have to be careful in your cars, including myself. Don't be on your phone. Pay attention to the road. And just pay attention, because that one time like that could change your whole life. He could have died. So he was, they said he was driving and he had to make a stop or was getting ready to avoid something, and the food fell down. So he's trying to, when the food fell down, he reached down to get the food. And when he got up, boom, they say, no, he hit a tree and he wake up in the ER. Yeah, so he's going to be doing the reunion this year, but he's not doing it because he's in therapy right now. So I'm going to put his information up here, and if y'all could please reach out to him and bless him, or if you can. I know y'all don't know him, but y'all know PT. I'm not going to ask y'all to do anything for anybody unless it's somebody I love and somebody I care about. Okay, so here it is right here. All right, make sure I got it right. Okay, so here we go. I'll just leave it up here for the rest until we finish our conversation. And there it is right there. Let me make sure I got it right. GINAH. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. And then you also have his Facebook. You have his Facebook. Go and send him some love. If you can't send anything, send him some love. Please, but make sure you say I'm friends of PTs so he'll know that who y'all are. Okay. All right, so I want to share that with y'all. Hopefully he gets better, man. He's the reason why I ended up on the East Coast. He's the reason why I knew about Virginia. He's the reason why I knew about hung out at DC back in the days, and at Virginia Beach, and that's because of him. Everything was because of him. All because we met in Austin, Texas, and I ended up moving to Virginia. So he's a good person. Him and I, we just bump heads. Back in the days, get into all that arguments and stuff, but I'm praying for him that he bounces back. He's also former military as well, y'all. So remember, I told y'all I met him when he was in the Air Force, and he's been through a lot. Lost of his mother and stuff like that. So y'all continue praying for my little friend. I know y'all don't know him, but I wouldn't ask you to do anything if it didn't mean anything to me that was serious. Like a lot of people, when my friend Mark had cancer, I had some people that emailed me and said, "You over there running a scam? That boy don't have cancer." And when Mark died, I never heard back from the people because Mark died from cancer. And we did a whole show, and my subscribers came up with almost $11,000, something like $1,100, not thousand, $1,100, and we raised money for Mark. Because I did it for Mark, because Mark was a friend of mine. And to be honest with you, my regular subscribers who watch me, like who really watch me all the time and I know them, I would do the same thing for y'all. I wouldn't care if you come and tell me and I investigated how long you've been following me a long time. Now, I ain't gonna just do it for anybody. I'm gonna have to really know you. And yeah, because I believe this platform is not just to be used to be messy and talk about damn celebrities. Okay. My celebrity channel is a reality TV show. Okay. It ain't real life. It's real life, but so yeah, I would do the same thing for anybody if I had to, and I thank God for this platform so I can help people. That's what it's all about, is helping people. That's what it's all about, helping people. So anyway, all right, y'all. Okay. Did I want to talk about any gossip? It was something I pulled up earlier, and I'm trying to remember what it was, and then I'm going to let y'all go. What was it that I put up? And I am going to show y'all something I found today for $12. You won't believe it. You are not going to believe it. Hold on. It was something I saw. By the way, thank you guys. I don't know who shared my video about the Brittany Griner video, but damn, that video got 2.1 thousand views. I was like, damn, I didn't even realize that my video had got that many views. Okay, let me see. What's this something I was going to talk about? What was it at? No, it's not on here. Hold on. Then I got to go, y'all, because I'm going to church in the morning. And there will be a show tomorrow. There will be a show tomorrow between 7:30 and 8 o'clock because everybody's off Monday. So hopefully you have a lot of people come in and tune in and say hi. I don't remember where it was, but I guess it don't really matter because you know what? Okay, so let me show you what I found today for $12. Y'all ready? All right. Celeste, you still there? Y'all ready? Not until y'all tell me y'all ready. I'm really shocked at the regular price of these things. Y'all ready? Ain't nobody saying nothing. They was 12, they was 15, and they was, I think, 59. Okay, Celeste. It's just me and you, Celeste. Size 12. Can you believe it? Somebody been walking in them, but they was in the store. I got them. Y'all know how hard it is to find a shoe like this in my size. You say, well, PT the heel is too high. Well, for some reason, I guess because of this, it doesn't give me a hard time. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna walk in them, and they fit perfect. Perfect. Yeah, they're a little high, but they're not that high. And even the 12s, even these 12s are a little, they just still a little bit. I think the older I get, the bigger my damn foot get. Oh, and I got them at TJ Maxx, and I never go to TJ Maxx because they don't never have shit. And I said, I got to stop saying that because I went all over looking for shoes. I want y'all to see. I'm going to walk over so you can see me. Oh, y'all can't see? Okay, here we go. Can y'all see? Ooh. Isn't that a beautiful shoe? Yeah, and it's tall, but because of this arch that's out, it's better for me. Now, if the shoe wasn't out like this, I wouldn't be able to walk in it. But it's a 12. Beautiful shoe. Hey. Yeah, it's a nice shoe. So anyway, shout out to TJ Maxx, child. Shout out to TJ Maxx. Yes. Yeah, only because of this. If it didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to wear them. So that means, bitch, I must wear like a 12 and a half. Because these are tight. Well, if I had on stockings, they wouldn't be that tight. Yeah, these are actually a 12 medium. It is a cute shoe, ain't it? For $12. Can you imagine? Whoo, I got lucky. And I was with my friend Johnny. We were just looking, not out shopping, just looking. I said, let me go back and look at some shoes. They ain't got no damn shoes. Bitch, I turned around. I said, I grabbed that shoe so fast. And to see if I lived in Houston, and you know what? Y'all probably can't see it, but it's gold and silver. I think this is the silver part here, and the gold is back here. See? It's gold and silver. Yeah, there's the gold, and there's the silver. It's a beautiful shoe. Yep, $12. So I'm gonna stop sleeping on TJ Maxx and going to TJ Maxx and see if they got something. Okay. All right, y'all. I enjoyed the conversation with you guys. I am about to get my clothes together for church tomorrow, and I will see y'all tomorrow for the show. I hope y'all tune in. I know y'all not gonna talk back to me, but I hope you tune in. Are y'all gonna say something to me when I die? Like y'all gonna say rest? No, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you what Gary with the T posted on his Facebook, and I'm finna tell all y'all this. Gary with the T posted something, and he got this quote from somebody else, but I need to start using this quote. When I die, don't be like, Oh, I wish I had a phone where I can call up to heaven and say, I love you and I miss you. No, don't do that, because when I was here, you didn't say you love me and you miss me and you love me, or just say you love me. So don't wait until I'm dead before you say something. Because I'm telling you right now, Chase, Celeste, Greg, all of y'all, all my moderators, check every last one of them hoes. Say, don't come here with the fake shit. When PT was living, you didn't say shit. Now that PT dead, don't come on here with the fake shit. Get them together, Celeste. I don't plan on going nowhere no time soon. But Celeste, if I do, you get them together, okay? Get their asses together. Oh, but let me tell y'all this crazy dream I had. This crazy dream I had. I'm going to let y'all go. So, y'all, I had a dream. So I had a dream, and I'm going to let y'all go after this. I was laying in my bed. I was laying in bed in drag. And I was laying in bed, and all of a sudden, this guy shows up. And in my dream, I'm moving around, and I'm wondering, what the fuck? How did you get in my apartment? And the guy was like a stalker. He was like a stalker. He was like, I've been following you. I love you. I want to be with you. And he wasn't a bad looking guy, but I'm like, this is creepy. How did you get in my house? In my dream, I was thinking that he was going to kill me, because like, why would you be in my dream? And how did you get in my house? It was so weird, y'all. Let me show y'all. I'm going to see if I can draw it out and show y'all how the guy said he ended up getting in my house. And then that's when I woke up. When he told me, that's when I woke up. I thought he was going to kill me. So like, okay, so let's say like, this is I'm going to show it to y'all. Like, this is your window, right? Okay, this is your window. I'm not a good drawer. So this is your window. So like, y'all know how you have, let me see how I can explain it. You know how you have your door, here's your window, okay, or whatever. So like, you have, let's say you have a window like this, okay? So like, I'm not a good drawer, but this just imagine. So like, this part here comes back or something, or it can open or whatever. Like, this part can open up. So he said, well, what I did was, you didn't lock the door. Like, you didn't lock the back part. This part was, and what he did, he just flipped this back and came to my apartment. I actually had the dream of this. It was a weird dream. I know it seemed weird, but I watch and I pay attention to my dreams. So, bitch. I made sure that pen is in that door, honey. I make sure that pen is in that door. Maybe sometimes you got to listen to your dreams, because there's some crazy people out there. Even though I live in a pretty safe neighborhood, but ain't nothing safe, okay? Ain't nothing safe. And I keep thinking about that. Y'all remember the time the white boy came in my apartment? And he came in here. He worked for the complex, but he was underage. He wasn't supposed to be in my apartment. And he came in my apartment, and I got my ring. And so he came in, I got a ring inside my house. So he came in, went this way. I saw it on the camera, but I was getting my haircut. And I was like, what is he doing in my apartment? Because I didn't ask for nothing. I didn't ask nobody to come to my apartment. He came into my apartment, walked back this way, and then he came back. And as he's on his way out, he went over to my counter, and he picked up my ring, like the doorbell ring. He picked it up, didn't realize what it was. He done like this, and he looked at it. Then after he realized what it was, he put it down. So, you know me, I call the main office. They got fired. Him and his mama, they all got fired. So I be thinking about shit like that. They might let it go right now, but who's to say they won't probably come back and try to kill me? Because bitch, jobs are hard to get. But I had to, because you can't do shit like that. You can't just come up in nobody's goddamn apartment without telling them. And then he don't even work for the complex. his mama was just got hired here, and I guess they didn't have a maintenance man or whatever. But you just can't come up in somebody's apartment moving shit around like that and picking up shit. Yes. That really happens. Unless you don't remember me showing that video. Yes. So, child, and whenever I get out of my apartment, whenever I get out of my car, I got my keys in my hand. And I'm going straight to the door with my keys in my hand. Because they might be like, let's let it go for a while. But we going to get that nigga. That's the way I'll be thinking about shit, man. I don't trust nobody. So anyway, y'all have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. And I love you guys. And if anybody do send Gina or AKA George a cash app, please let me know so I can say thank you on the community page. All right. Again, that's Jay. That's his cash app. He is in Virginia. He's actually in Richmond, Virginia, I believe, in the hospital. So doing this therapy and stuff. Y'all be good. Take care. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And y'all have a good night. Thank you, Celeste. Celeste, thanks for being a moderator. Thank you for spending time here with me and talking back to me. I love you for that. All right, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Hopefully y'all be here since it's the holiday weekend and a lot of people are going to be off Monday. Hopefully y'all come in and enjoy the show. We're going to have a good time. All right. See y'all. Bye.